Anyong haseyo Atomy Philippines. I want you to turn to the person next to you, and I want you to look them in the eye, and I want you to introduce yourself as a genius atomian. Let's begin. Now, geniuses, welcome to Atomy's product introduction. I am Chino Cataluna, your presenter, Diamond Master from Cebu Dream Center. Today, we're diving into the world of health and lifestyle offerings. Guess what? Everything we're about to explore comes with absolute quality and absolute price. Get ready for an exciting journey into excellence without spending too much money. Atomy Philippines, are you ready to listen? Ano po ang sagot? Whoa. Let's cheer for Atomy at this point in time. When I say, are you ready to listen? Your answer would be, mabuhay si Atomy Adya. May I repeat that? Your answer would be, mabuhay si Atomy Adya. Okay, let's do it together with unity. Let us shout at the top of our voice by shaking the grounds of Seda Hotel with enthusiasm. Atomy Philippines, let me hear you. Are you ready to listen? Ang hina. Atomy Philippines, are you ready to listen? That's better. The concept behind Atomy products is the word mastige. It is a fusion of two words, mass and prestige. It is perfectly balanced for affordability and top-notch quality, giving consumers the best of both worlds. Now, this afternoon, I'm offering high-quality products that everyone can enjoy. So, let's proceed. You must know that 10 authoritative world-class international certifications obtained by Atomy. 1. The World Health Organization Good Manufacturing Practice Certification. 2. The United States Food and Drug Administration Certification. 3. The HACCP or the Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point Certification. 4. The Meat and Vegetable Traceability. 5. The International Food Halal for our Muslim friends. The CGMP or the Current Good Manufacturing Practice, which refers to the Dynamic Pharmaceuticals Production Management Practice. And 7. The International Organization for Standardization or the ISO. And 8. The EcoCert or the European Union Organic Certification. 9. The United States Department of Agriculture Organic Certification. And the last but not the least, the Canadian Natural Product Number Certification. Our featured products this afternoon are the following. Our flagship product, HemoHIM. Second, the Atomy Rhodiola Milk Thistle. And the last one is Atomy Finezyme. Now, our goal in this life is to have optimal health. But why is it as we age, we always climb into the curve of disease, as you will see on the diagram? Where's the diagram? Okay? You always climb into the curve of disease. And most often, most of us. Why? In the Korean language, where? Now, allow me to discuss just a little bit about Immunology 101. What is the immune system? The immune system is the complex network of cells, tissues, organs, and the substances they make to help the body fight infections and other diseases. The immune system includes the white blood cells, the organs, the tissues of the lymph system, such as the thymus gland, the spleen, the tonsils, the lymph nodes, the lymph vessels, and the bone marrow. When your immune system fails completely, you are left without any natural protection against any illness. This leaves you open to opportunistic infections, sicknesses that can come from things ordinarily wouldn't harm you. Now, what are the signs of a weakened immune system? 1, your stress level is sky high. Napakataas po ang stress level nyo. You are living in an emergency mode on a daily basis as if you are stepping on the gas pedal and on the brake at the same time. Lalo na kapag balot na balot ka sa utang. When your life is being surrounded with debts, your life or actions is being controlled by your creditors, right? Right. You always catch a cold. Panay sinisipon. Your wounds are slow to heal. You have frequent infections. And you feel tired all the time. And you have lots of stomach troubles. Now, what are the common diseases of the immune system? Pay attention. Such a dysfunctional immune system may play a role in some cases of cancer. Autoimmune disorders, when I say autoimmune, it is your immune system who will turn against you instead of protecting you against foreign invaders such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, parasites, or even cancer cells. Instead, they are protecting you. They will become your enemy. Autoimmune disorders such as rheumatoid arthritis, it is your immune system attacking your own joints. The MS, the multiple sclerosis, the myelin sheath of your brain is being bombarded by your renegade immune soldiers. The immune-mediated diabetes. The insulin-secreting pancreatic cells are also being attacked by your immune system. The psoriatic arthritis, a chronic skin conditions with matching joint pains, the main culprit is the immune system. And the systemic lupus erythematosus, or simply called the lupus, endangers your kidneys, and the inflammatory bowel disease in which your gastrointestinal tract is being attacked by your immune system. And a variety of genetic and environmental factors can cause an immune system disorder. So what is the immune system reality? Well, viruses do not harm or kill us. Well, in fact, we are an ecosystem of viruses and bacteria, but it is due to the overreaction from a weakened, dysfunctional immune system to the virus that results our body attacking its own cells, tissues, and organs, resulting in harm or death. Such a dysfunctional immune response is a result of pre-existing condition. Pre-existing conditions such as obesity. Well, take a look at your midsection of your body right now. Are they protruding forward and sideways? Huh? Are they protruding? And by the way, if that's the case, you are an obese person, and that's the driving force for cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. And once if you have a heart disease, and once if you have, you have a diabetic condition already, and you are a smoker, you are punching your immune system on a daily basis. That is why every day our immune system is being stressed by both internal and external factors, therefore needs to be boosted and modulated. And what would be the remedy? What would be the solution from a weakened, dysfunctional immune system? Well, lifestyle modifications. Well, have enough sleep and embark on an exercise program and stress management techniques. But part of the big equation that I'm going to introduce to you this afternoon for an energetic, vibrant, and healthy immune system, please let me welcome our flagship product, HemoHIM. Now, HemoHIM is an acronym. Hemo stands for hemoglobin, which is part of the red blood cells. H stands for hematopoiesis system, where the red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets come from. IM means immune modulation. That is why it is called HemoHIM. Now, HemoHIM, as an immune modulator, it is the process of modifying and regulating the activity of the immune system. The goal of immune modulation is to achieve balanced, efficient, targeted immune response to prevent disease. Are you still with me? Okay. Now, what makes HemoHIM unique? What sets HemoHIM apart is its blend of herbal ingredients. Among the top 3 main herbs of HemoHIM are the following. Top 3 main herbs of HemoHIM. Okay? The Angelica gigas and Angelica sinensis. Same plant, same genus, different species, different origins. Now, Angelica sinensis, it is of Chinese origin. It is being prized for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. And in fact, under the traditional Chinese medicine, it is being used for regulating the menstrual cycles and alleviating the menopausal symptoms of women. While Angelica gigas of the Korean origin, it is the Angelica plant, it is of broader applications. So it is for anti-cancer properties. And not only the plant that is being added to the formulation, that also includes the root of this plant, the Angelica radix. Next is Linguisticum sinensis. Now, under the botanical taxonomy, it's the science of naming plants, its identification, classification, and description. It's the Latin name. And the Chinese name is Shangzhen rhizoma. It is the dried part of the plant. And it is being valued for its blood, to promote blood circulation and pain-relieving properties. And the last one is Paeonia lactiflora. It is of Chinese origin. It is known as the Chinese peony. It is being shown as a large, fragrant flower, and it is being cultivated in China for thousands of years. And there's also what we call the Paeonia japonica of the Japanese origin. But let's talk about Paeonia lactiflora. And Paeonia lactiflora, it's not only the flower that is being added, it is also the root of this plant, the Paeonia alba radix. And the Chinese name is Baishao. And it is being valued for its effects on anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and anti-cancer properties. Now, let's talk about the 2 technologies being used by our product HemoHIM. Now, this is a whole lot of discussions, but just to give you a bird's eye view. Talks about biological engineering. Now, biological engineering, it's by way of preserving the nutrients of the herbs. And radiation technology, we are using ionizing radiation for the right dose so that in the process of storing the herbs, it will not be contaminated because it is very dangerous once it will be contaminated with mycotoxins, toxins, and even molds. And that is very harmful to our liver. Okay? Now, let us examine and explore the HemoHIM development story. It is a tale of collaboration among three distinguished entities. It started from the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, the esteemed research facility in South Korea. And the scientists were able to develop HemoHIM as a functional biodefense food. And it was manufactured by the renowned Colmar B&H Limited, boasting a century of excellence in personal care and cosmetics. Can you imagine? Since 1921? And it was carefully evaluated by the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety, now the Korean Food and Drug Administration. And the one who made the commercialization is our very own Atomy global company who paved the way for its online marketing distribution platform. Now, fundamentally, well, if you take care of your immune system, you will take care of all the human body systems. It is, just to give you a simple analogy, it is just like your iPhone and your Android. Your iPhone, the iOS, which is the operating system, and the Android of your, Samsung, Huawei, they have operating systems. You remove the operating systems, all of your cell phones are rendered useless. The same also with the human body. You take away the immune system, we cannot survive, in other words. So, would you like to see how amazing and fantastic HemoHIM is? Come on, everyone, turn around at your back. Come on, everyone, turn around at your back. Lo and behold, HemoHIM, boom! Ito na. O, gulat kayo ano? Okay. Okay. HemoHIM comes in sachets or in packets, and it is in liquid form. And for your immune system to enjoy, let me demonstrate it. Tear along the perforated line, reveal a tiny opening, sip it slowly, and savor the fantastic taste. Okay? Now, you can take this 1 or 2 packets in a day, but one word of caution, if you have a serious medical condition, specifically if you have kidney failure or you are undergoing dialysis, you consult a functional medicine physician. Okay? Are you still with me? Okay. Mamaya na. Okay. Can you please touch the upper right portion of your abdomen now? Come on, everybody. Come on. Touch it and feel it. Okay. I presume na meron kayong lahat na abdomen, di ba? Okay. That's where your liver is. Okay. Let's talk about the human liver. The liver is located beneath the diaphragm at the bottom of your rib cage, on the upper right of your abdomen, adjacent to your stomach. Okay? So, the liver is a vital organ that performs numerous metabolic functions. It metabolizes nutrients, it detoxifies harmful substances. It uh, it will produce bile acids for digestion. Its lobular structure aids infiltration, processing blood, regulating glucose, lipid, and protein metabolism. Now, what are the common diseases of the liver? Common diseases of the liver. 1, hepatitis, viral and autoimmune. Cirrhosis and cancer of the liver. Now, the most common liver disease nowadays, it's a problem that we do not know that we have since there are no symptoms. And that is called the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is linked to metabolic syndrome and obesity. Again, can you please touch your fat belly and say, liliit ka na sa susunod na Cebu Success Academy. Come on, say it. You will now be flattened. Declare it that you will be flattened in the next Cebu Success Academy. Admit it that you have a fat belly, because if you don't admit it, you will never get better. Grabe. Anyway, what are the contributing factors for non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? Okay? Sugary foods. There's nothing wrong with sugar, but excessive consumption of sugar. Well, vegetable oils, fried foods, packaged foods, donuts, ice cream, fruit juices, and even, the sodas, the soft drinks, excessive consumption of white rice, bread. Well, so with these foods, there are many ingredients in our food nowadays that is lurking inside that we do not know that it contains lots of sugar. And in this fast-paced world, we can no longer avoid this type of crappy foods. In these highly urbanized cities such as Cebu City, we can no longer afford to evade those kind of foods because, it's part of our life. And we need to protect our liver. So what shall we do? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the second dietary supplement of Atomy, the Atomy Rhodiola Milk Thistle. Okay. Now, the Atomy Rhodiola Milk Thistle, it is a combination of Rhodiola rosea extract, milk thistle extract, and B vitamins. The B1, the B2, the B5, and the B6. B1, thiamine, B2, riboflavin, B5, pantothenic acid, B6, pyridoxine. Now, Rhodiola rosea, it is an herb found in Mount Baekdu, Korea. And it is under traditional Chinese medicine, it is being used to improve energy levels and reduce stress. Hence, it contains adaptogenic properties, just like the Korean red ginseng, Hongsamdan. And milk thistle contains silymarin, which is believed to have liver protective properties. And, of course, it contains the B vitamins. Now, Atomy Rhodiola Milk Thistle comes in blister packs. Okay? Comes in blister packs of 120 tablets per box. You can take this one tablet after a meal once a day or as directed by your functional medicine physician. Okay? Now, if you want to check the veracity of milk thistle's liver protective mechanism, you can access the comprehensive database of biomedical literature, which is found in PubMed. PubMed, www.pubmed.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. And to find these articles, search on terms like milk thistle liver protection or what we call the silymarin hepatoprotective effects. Nandyan pa ba kayo? Okay. Now, do you believe in the cliche, you are what you eat? Don't you? Yes. Okay. The cliche, you are what you eat, emphasize the importance of consuming healthy foods for overall well-being. But from a physiological standpoint, it is accurate to say you are what you digest and absorb. Now let's go to the last one, enzymes. Okay, enzymes, they are proteins that help speed up metabolism and chemical reactions in our bodies. They build some substances and they break others down. All living things have enzymes. Our body naturally produces enzymes, but there are enzymes also in manufactured food. But let's talk about the human enzymes. Now, just to give you a simple analogy, think of enzymes as carpenters building a house. And the proteins, carbohydrates, fats, nutrients, and substances, they are the construction materials they use. Doctors call them chemical facilitators because they change a substance without itself being changed. And there are categories of enzymes. Just to name a few, digestive enzymes, metabolic enzymes, transductional enzymes, detoxifying enzymes, RNA, DNA processing enzymes, and many more. But let us focus this afternoon on digestive enzymes. They are the ones who split large molecules of protein, carbohydrates, and fats, convert it into smaller ones so that it can be readily absorbed into our blood and carried to our body. However, excessive stress can affect the normal function of digestive enzymes because, you know, when you are stressed, your body enters into a state of heightened alertness, triggering the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. To explain further, okay, chronic stress can suppress the production of the enzymes needed for proper breakdown of food. You know, stress hormones can affect the motility. What is motility? It is the moving up to the digestive tract, leading to changes in digestion and nutrient absorption. In other words, prolonged stress, yung stress po na walang katapusan. Prolonged stress can contribute to inflammation of the digestive system, potentially disrupting the normal digestive processes. So, as a consequence, these are the effects. Huwag niyong gisingin yung tulog sa katabi niyo. Dahil hindi pa nakatikim ng produkto yan, tulog na. Okay? So, joke. Okay. So, now, that is why supplementation of digestive enzymes supports digestion and nutrient absorption, especially in cases when stress or any factors disrupting what? Normal digestive function. So, ladies and gentlemen, the last one, the last dietary supplement that I'm going to introduce this afternoon, the Atomy Finezyme. Okay. Now, Atomy Finezyme contains supplementary ingredients. The 6 digestive enzymes. Amylase digests carbohydrates. Protease digests protein. Lipase digests fats. Cellulase digests fiber. Lactase digests lactose, which is sugar from milk. And bromelain digests protein, which is bromelain comes from pineapple. Have you noticed when you eat large amounts of pineapple fruit, you will feel a tingling or burning sensation in your mouth? Have you noticed that? Yeah, that is the bromelain enzyme digesting the mucous membrane of your mouth. So, now, these enzymes, Atomy Finezyme contains the B vitamins. The 3 main vitamins, which is the B1, the B5, and B7. Thiamine, pantothenic acid, and biotin. Now, if you want to check the exact ingredients of Atomy Finezyme, you can access in your website, okay, at www.atomy.com/ph. Go to the shopping mall and click Atomy Finezyme. And just to give you the main ingredients of this supplement, it's the 6 digestive enzymes, the bromelain pineapple powder, and the 3 B vitamins. And don't forget, for proper breakdown of food and for nutrient absorption, you take 1 packet Atomy Finezyme every after heavy meal. You know why? Hindi natin alam po yung stress sa buhay natin. Kaya minsan parang our stomach is growling. Ganun. Because if you are stressful, there is a disruption of a normal digestive function. Okay? So, as a summary with my discussions this afternoon, just a brief summary, okay? Now, for a healthy, vibrant, and energetic immune system, don't forget Atomy, HemoHIM, and for your liver, don't forget the Atomy Rhodiola milk thistle, and don't forget for proper breakdown of food and for nutrient absorption, the Atomy Finezyme. And Atomy Finezyme, it's for everyone, young and old, for energy and vitality. Now, finally, I would like to share with you this wonderful cliche. Basically, it's for all of us, for you and me, and even for people who are in the medical field. Allow me to read. Where is it now? Okay. So, no, not that one. Not that one. Okay. Anyway, okay. Let us proceed to the next slide. Not again. Okay. Okay. Well, our goal is to go down to the slope of optimal health. Most of us, we go up to the curve of disease, and our goal here in Atomy is to go down to optimal health. And I would like to share you finally with this very important cliche. I really appreciate this because I saw this from the wall frame of a doctor's office. It is for you and me, and it's also for the people who are in the medical field. Allow me to read. Good medical practice should make use of all opportunities approved by modern science. But most importantly, it should consider the individual as a whole. Meaning, you will not see the individual as bits of parts. It is not by way of reductionist approach. It is by way in treating your body, it should not only in the physical realm, but also including the mind. Okay? So, in this sense, integrative medicine builds a bridge between orthodox medicine and naturopathy, thus expands the spectrum of therapeutic options. I like the last part, as medical as needed and as natural as possible. As medical as needed and as natural as possible. In closing, before you will leave this building, try to ponder on this or reflect on this just in connection with our company motto. The famous Billy Graham, the famous evangelist Billy Graham, the greatest preacher in his time from the United States of America. Do you know him? Okay. He said, when you lose your wealth, you lost nothing. When you lose your health, you lost something. But if you lose your character, you lost everything. Hapon kay ganda sa inyong lahat, Atomians. Thank you for listening.